Welcome to Mindfucks with Mahara, where we flip your perspective, challenge your thinking, and leave you feeling surprisingly amazing about it all. I'm your host, Mahara, and this podcast is for the rebels ready to rage against their comfort zone, for those willing to flip their finger at mediocrity and sit in the fire of discomfort, knowing that's where the magic happens. Each episode, I'll share insights that might just blow your mind in the best possible way. So if you are ready to have your world rocked and your thoughts rewired, you are in the right place. Let's dive in. Welcome back, truth seekers, to Mindfucks with Mahara. I'm your host, Mahara Wayman, and oh my God, do we have an episode for you today. We're diving deep into the messiest, most twisted part of your psyche. Those mental barriers that have been messing with your life for far too long. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Those sneaky little lies you tell yourself at 3 a.m. The stories that keep you playing small. And all the creative ways your mind loves to sabotage your success. If you're new here, buckle up, Buttercup, because we don't do surface level bullshit on this show. We go deep, we get uncomfortable, and we emerge stronger on the other side. Today's episode isn't just about identifying your mental barriers. Sweetheart, it's about ripping them apart, setting them on fire, and dancing on their ashes because, let's be real, you are not here to play small anymore. The best part? By the end of this episode, you're going to understand exactly how your mind has been messing with you, and more importantly, how to flip the script and take back control. So go get your favorite drink, find a quiet spot, and let's dive into this beautiful mess together. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, though, I want to share a story that still makes me cringe. I want you to picture this. I am sitting in my perfectly decorated home office in my perfectly tailored outfit. Damn, I looked good. Staring at my perfectly organized calendar and feeling perfectly miserable. I was living what I thought was my best life. I was crushing it at work as a territory manager for a global health and wellness company. I was checking all the societal boxes, getting all the gold stars, feeling good. I had the travel, the nice title, the respect of my peers, everything I thought I wanted. But underneath all that perfection, man, I was drowning in my own bullshit. I was so caught up in what I thought I should be doing that I couldn't even hear my own voice anymore. Every morning, I'd look in the mirror and I would rehearse the same lies. Smile, Mahara. This is what success looks like. This is what happiness feels like. This is what you wanted. But here's the real screwed up part. I was more concerned with maintaining the image of success than actually feeling successful. The breaking point? Well, it wasn't a dramatic movie moment. It was some random afternoon when I caught myself rehearsing yet another script for a team meeting. And I realized I had scripts for everything: how to talk, how to walk, how to think, how to feel. I had become so good at performing perfect that I had completely lost touch with what was real for me. That moment, that was one of my first real encounters with the depth of my mental bullshit. And let me tell you, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's like those magic eye pictures from the 90s. You know, once you spot the hidden image, it's impossible to go back to just seeing random dots. Okay, let's get real about mental barriers. These aren't just random thoughts that pop into your head. They are deeply ingrained patterns that have been messing with your potential for years. They're the invisible prison walls that we build around ourselves, brick by brick, and lie by lie. Think about it. How many times have you stopped yourself from doing something because it's, quote, not the right time? How often have you dimmed your light because people might think you're too much? My hand is going up. How many dreams have you put on hold because you're, quote, just not ready yet? Well, these barriers show up in three main ways. The first is the identity trap. This is the, oh, holy hell, who do you think you are voice? It's the one that tells you you're not qualified enough, not experienced enough, not, blank enough. You just fill in that blank with your favorite flavor of self-doubt. It's the voice that keeps you playing small because stepping into your power feels like breaking an unwritten rule. The safety illusion. This is the comfort zone con job. It's the voice that tells you to stay safe, stay small, stay hidden. It's the one that convinces you that the devil you know is better than the angel you haven't met yet. Now, this barrier is particularly sneaky because it masquerades as self protection when it is actually self sabotage. And the perfectionism paralysis. I know that's a mouthful. This is the one day when everything is perfect lie. It's the voice that tells you to wait until you've got it all figured out, until you've done the research, until you've lost the weight, until you've made more money, or achieved some other arbitrary milestone. This barrier keeps you stuck in perpetual preparation mode, but never actually taking action. So it's okay, take a breath. Here's where it gets good. Let's talk about how to break through these barriers. So the first way to do it is to have, are you ready? Raw, honest check-ins with yourself. And I just want to prepare you. This isn't your gentle morning meditation. There is a time and place for that. But this is sitting your ass down with a journal and getting brutally honest about your patterns. I want you to ask yourself, what's the story I'm telling about myself, about why I can't have what I want? Where am I choosing comfort over growth? What would I do if I weren't afraid of judgment? Ooh, that's a good one. And who would I be if I dropped all my protective patterns? Yeah, who would you be? Okay, the second is pattern interruption. Your mind loves its familiar loops, even when they're toxic. Time to fuck with the system. So, when you catch yourself in a negative thought spiral, physically stand up and change locations. Yes, stand up. Then, create a pattern interrupt phrase that's so ridiculous it breaks your mental loop. Also, do something that completely contradicts your usual response pattern. And challenge yourself to respond to situations in a way that surprises you. Okay, accountability that kicks ass. I challenge you, find someone who won't let you hide in your comfort zone. Well, besides me. Share your goals with someone who scares you a little. Join a community that challenges your limitations. Hire a coach who calls you out in your bullshit. Hint, hint. And of course, create consequences for staying stuck in old patterns. Now, I want to get really tactical about this. Here are your daily practices for breaking through mental barriers. First one, the daily BS detection journal. I mentioned that earlier. Write down every morning what stories are you telling yourself today? Where are you playing small? What excuses are you ready to drop? What would your bravest self do today? I love that one. I'm going to repeat it. Ask yourself, what would my bravest self do today? All right. For each limiting belief you identify, write it down. Find 3 pieces of evidence that contradict it. Create one action that challenges it. And then document what actually happens. Spoiler, it's usually not as bad as you feared. Okay, here's some daily challenges to expand your boundaries. Speak up in situations where you would usually stay quiet. Reach out to someone you admire but feel intimidated by. Share your work before it feels ready. And ask for what you want directly instead of hinting. Now, when you feel stuck, name the emotion you're feeling. Identify the story creating that emotion. And choose a power move, something physical that represents breaking through. I want you to picture the Wonder Woman pose, feet apart, hands on hips, smiling, looking amazing. Okay. And then take immediate action in direction of your goals. I say this all the time to my clients. What's one small thing that you can do to get you one step closer to where you want to go? So as you are processing all of this, I want you to understand that your mind, it's like that toxic ex who keeps drunk texting you at 2 o'clock in the morning. It knows all your weaknesses and exactly what to say to pull you back into old patterns. It's time to change the locks and block that number. And by number, I mean those limiting beliefs that keep drunk dialing your confidence. Let's be real. Half the shit we're afraid of is completely made up anyway. We're out here acting like our lives depend on what Karen from accounting thinks about our presentation. Spoiler alert, she couldn't care less. She's way too busy worrying about her own stuff to care about yours. Okay, guys, it's time to get real. Are you ready to break free from your mental prison? Or are you going to keep redecorating your cell? Because that's what all those self help books and positive affirmations are if you're not willing to do the deeper work. They're just pretty wallpaper, that's all. So here is your invitation to real change. I challenge you. Book a badass breakthrough session with me at www.mindfulnesswithmahara.com. This isn't your typical coaching call. This is a deep dive into your mental bullshit. There you go, I'm calling it out. It's a chance to identify your patterns and a kick in the ass toward actual transformation. Remember, your mental barriers aren't facts. They're just really convincing lies you've told yourself for so long they feel like the truth. Time to write a new story, one that doesn't involve you playing small or hiding your light. And if this episode triggered you, good. That's your mental barriers feeling threatened. They should be, because once you see through their bullshit, they lose their power over you. Until next time, keep questioning your limitations, keep challenging your stories, and keep breaking through those mental barriers. Because honest to God, the only thing worse than facing your bullshit is letting it run your life forever. My name is Mahara Wayman, signing off now. Now go mess with your mental barriers before they mess with you.